Hey, how's it going, everybody? Know it looks weird seeing me in the daytime again, but my wife had to work during the day today, so I guess I'll make a video since she's not here. Uh, Everything that I've been doing is working great. The moves, aligning the chi and all of that, it's working really well. I pretty much can feel how to control it. This is just a sea salt. Actually, we don't even use this for sea salt anymore. It's just become my holder of the psi wheel now. We don't even use this salt now. So, all right, let's see. I'll step back a little bit. I'll try to use the less of movements just in case. There's no strings on the front of it or the back of it. I don't have any whatever. Just tap it off. And simple as that. Let's see here. I have a couple of more things that I use, just the straw, just for it works pretty good, I guess, to get to know small items. Got the bigger piece of paper here. I really don't try to use, well, this is, because you can't really see too much, but if you know telekinesis is real, then you know that I'm not really using anything. But I have learned to slow it down a little bit, kind of change its direction. That does help to be able to change the direction of how it goes and all that. That works pretty good. But I've actually started trying to move heavy things because I kind of understand how it flows thanks to the moves that I do and aligning it back. No matter how fast you move now, it tends to work. And I don't know if it's because of the gemstones that I have, but I feel like all the energy must be controlled by my hands. I have started trying to sit out and meditate. I wasn't doing that at all, which is probably why I have to use more body motion to control it more than just thoughts on it. But I feel like meditating will help, make it to where you don't have to move the whole body. Just sitting there looking at it, yes, that'll drag that energy forward. You sit there and look at it and hold still. I have done it before. I've made it shoot off, not this, but the regular, pin side wheel where it's up on a pin, and I made it swivel around and, blasted it off just by using the eyes. But it doesn't really work that good on this. You can see the ripples. It's almost like a circle of energy that grabs a hold of it. You can see it, but it just won't really do much to it. It's like a tornado underneath it for a second, and then it goes away. But here, let's see if, well, I was going to see if I could do the little swirl around with it like I was mentioning. I would put it back in my other spot. I enjoy it better over there, but been doing minor house modifications, and there's just really no room right now. Stuff is piled everywhere, so it's that simple with that. But I'm trying to use everything that I can. Receipts, like I showed you the boxes in the last one, the little mini boxes in the last one, I still try to knock those over pretty good. It's that simple now, really. Like, if you keep using the same things you're used to, you're going to do the same things that you're used to doing with it. Swap it up. Get something the same weight and do something different, and that energy will flow by it quicker because, like, I used to tote shingles, so every time I grabbed shingles, I would grab it with the same force because I knew how much force to put in them shingles. And if you keep using the same object, it's going to think that same force and the same thing that you put into it is always what it needs to have put into it. So you get the same outcome. Like the cupcake sleeve, it's always backing off, most of the time. It will flip and fly off and out of the way, and I can carry it off a good ways and all of that. But for the most parts, it just flip off. But that's because I think I'm focusing on lift most of the time. And meditating is supposed to help with concentration and focus, but every time I try to just clear my mind and do it, I always want to pick it up and keep it up there. When I say lift, I don't mean just flip it up and make it go up like I can do. I mean flip it up there and keep it up there. That's what I'm trying to do, and I think that once I can get the focus off of just doing that, then I will have a better time of doing everything. I have lifted the straw up before. It was pretty cool. It actually came up and went off like that right there. That worked out pretty good, I think. But I have plenty of stuff that I practice with now. And it all seems to, I even have these little crush, the drink water flavors that go in the boxes that I move. I put those up here now and move those. These are a little more difficult because I guess it's just the way they're shaped, but sometimes I have to sit here and mess with these things forever just to move them. Maybe it's because of what they're made of, I don't know, but you see how it just doesn't do anything. So I just leave these alone because, I don't know, people use aluminum foil, but I really don't care to try to move aluminum foil. I just figure it as a play off of energy. Feel like it hits it and banks off of it. You can't really, I don't know, there's something about the energy I get from a aluminum foil. I don't know, it's almost like I can taste metal in my mouth if I try it too long.